My God. Sorry.
From the top.
For over 75 years. Yeah.
Keep it together.
What are you doing there? Stop making me laugh.
Geico, saving people money for over 75 years.
At 6, for the first time in decades, more former students from the Dozier Reform School are breaking their lifelong silence about the horrible abuse they say they suffered at the school back in the 1940s. They gathered here at the school today to talk about the torture they say they have endured at the hands of guards. They call themselves the Black Boys at Dozier Reform School. Johnny Lee Gaddy says he was 11 years old when he was taken to this notorious building called the White House, where beatings were routinely administered. He remembers a grisly discovery made as he was taking the garbage to the school's dump.
A lot of garbage there all the time, but that particular time I saw a hand, a boy hand, and I asked him, the boy, I said, what that hand doing? And he said, I'm gonna tell you, don't ever mention that to nobody, because you can end up like that. So I didn't mention it to nobody. I was scared all the time.
Gaddy and other fellow students are calling on Governor Rick Scott to approve a plan allowing bodies to be removed from the old overgrown cemetery here. It's on state property. State records list the grave sites of 31 boys who died during the 1900s, but University of South Florida archaeologists using ground-penetrating radar have discovered about 50 more unmarked graves around the cemetery. The former Dozier students, now in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, believe the undocumented graves contain the bodies of boys murdered at that school. On Tuesday, Governor Rick Scott and members of the Florida cabinet will decide whether to allow the remains to be exhumed, and 10 News will be there. We will have 2 reporters in the capital city monitoring what's decided. You can find all of the latest updates as soon as they happen, as well as past stories on the Dozier Reform School for the Boys on our website at WTSP.com.